Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in a new piece of Iraq. What's next? Many things happened from when the from the time when the Pope left Iraq till now. Many things. First thing and the important thing, the speaker in the European United said everyone knows after the Pope of Vatican leaves Iraq, everything will go back like last days. That's mean they know there is agreement happened between the militia and the American, and who arranged that agreement. That's mean the godfather for this agreement, it's Iraqi government. That's mean for us, like the activists. The government knows who killing our people. Everyone knows that. And especially after the Pope left, there's many things happen. First of all, they killed the father of the activists, Ali Chasib, in Maysan, in Amara. And nothing happened. No one say anything. Just they killed him. Why? Because he go to the try to knock all the doors and there is no answer. After that, he goes to the one of the channels, satellite channels in Iraq, and he said that clearly they threaten me and they will kill me very soon, but I don't care. I want to know what happened to my son. After 2 days, they killed him. Everything going like this in Iraq. After that, they kidnapped one of the activists in the middle of Baghdad, and they shave his hair and torching him and threw him in the most famous square for the activists naked. That's mean you will have the same thing if you keep continuing with that. And last thing, they arrested very famous lawyer and very good activist. His name Ibrahim al-Sumaydai. First of all, he is a lawyer and journalist. What is the reason of his arresting? Because he talk in social media about the federal courts and what is the rights and what's the wrong. And in the memo for his arrested, they said he is insulting the system. Insulting. By the way, there is two memo for arrested. One for Yahya al-Kubaisi, he's in Jordan. And the second memo, it's for the Ibrahim al-Sumaydai. First of all, they must inform him. They must inform him. It's not crime. And he is a lawyer. That means please come to the court and must they check about the videos. There is many specialists, many things, but this is not happened in Iraq about what he said, because they create that law. First of all, the cybercrime, and now about the insulting the system. And in this point, they must define what's mean insulting, because sometimes I am just talking about the right and the wrong. I am not insulting anything. That's mean this is right, this is wrong, This is what in the book. That's mean with it. This is what is the law. He is a lawyer. He know all the details about this federal court because they want to put highest from the judge. There is someone have a specialty in the Islam religion. This is the problem. There's no court in all the world like this. There is someone, imam or religious guy, coming to say this right and this wrong. That's law. It's nothing about Islam or about the what including of the rule of Islam. This is the problem when he said they will make it like Iran. That's mean all the power, the politic, the law, the social things, all the power in the one leader of Islam. That's mean they create dictatorism. These kind of words make them angry from him. Why? Because there is many kind of dictators. There is one guy or the group for dictatorism, like the party or religion or the nationality or something like that. It's never happened in these days, especially with lawyer, and he just want to explain. That means you ask me about my specialty and professionality, and I will tell you 1, 2, 3 about the system. That means contained 3 elements and explain what is this kind of elements. This is what happened to Ibrahim al-Sumaydai. They arrested him in the Friday night, of course the holiday in Iraq, Saturday and Sunday, and at that time they quarantine the people and they put him in the jail for nothing, just to tell him. And by the way, they take the guards from the neighbor before they attack him, and no one knows where they arrested him, in which place they put it him. No one knows till now. Many people from the human rights in Iraq, they try to do, but they can't do anything because their turn comes soon. That means don't talk, just say yes. The parliament never think about all these kind of things because they have something else to fight. Many people in parliament, they insist and make some kind of law to make the American troops leave the Iraq, to put the all Iraq in golden plate and give it as a gift, free gift for Iran. And the problem, Iran, they work very hard in Iraq. You remember when I told you about they are training our militia in Iraq with drones? Maybe in 2 pieces ago, I told you that. I said they do that with the activists as training how to use the drones. Now they start to work against country, our neighbors, like Saudi Arabia. They send drones from desert of Simawa to Riyadh because it's 530 kilometer, very very short distance if you comparison that with Iran and Yemen. They use our country to attack another country just for the agenda of Iran. Iran, everyone knows, even the United Nations, European United, and the American knows Iraq is the gate for Iran to this country, and they occupied it completely. You can notice that what happened in Saladin when 7 people killed from the same family, 8 people killed from the same family in the night, and they have the upper hand. They have upper hand, and the most of the problem of the Iraqi government with al-Wala'i groups. And we define what is the Wala'i. That means the people who have the loyalty to Iran because they follow one Islamic leader, and that leader is Ali al-Khamenei. It's completely different. These kind of people, they believe he is the exactly he is the ambassador of the 12th Imam in the Islamic Shia. That's mean he is have connection between God and the people. And these kind, they refuse everything the government say it because they take orders from Ali al-Khamenei, the Islamic leader of the revolution, Islamic leader in Iran, Ali al-Khamenei. The problem, they start to threaten the system in Iraq. Yesterday they threatened all the diplomatic groups, Iraqi government, and the Prime Minister himself. And they said, we will rocket all the American base in Iraq, American bases for the troops, American embassy, and if the Prime Minister open his mouth, we send him 1 bullet. After that, they killed, I think it's Lieutenant Colonel or Colonel in the intelligence service of Iraq, who responsible about anti-terrorism unit, because they believe there is some connection between the Iraqi intelligence service with American. They never just threaten or just mouth, just say words. No, they do it. They start to do these things publicly to let everyone knows they have the upper hand. And there is nothing coming from the government about why they assassin or why they killed that intelligent officer, because the manager of the general manager and the leader of the intelligence service in Iraq is he's the Al-Kadhimi, the Iraqi prime minister. This is the problem. They do everything what they want. They said, no one can stop us. Who's Al-Kadhimi? Al-Kadhimi, he will move soon because election coming soon, and Iran support them too much, because we said Iran have many cards in Iraq. The parties, the followers, and al-Wala'i. The parties, Islamic parties, And they have many spies in Iraq. They pay them, they work against Iraq. It's not from Shia only, look, Shia and Sunnah. And anyone, there's many way to make him work for them. Money, threaten, or bullets. That means they killed him if he said no. No one refused their offers. Now you see they focus about Iraq, because also Iran, they have tactics sometimes in Yemen, Syria, Lebanon. And the problem between them and the international society, they will never stop. They start smuggling oil to China in the our ship, Iraqi oil tanks, shipping them in the Indian Sea and change it and send it to China. They make this is the funny things. The Iraqi Prime Minister signed contract to make one line between Iran, Iraq, Syria for train. That means the train coming from Muhammara and Basra to Tartus, the harbor in Mediterranean Sea. The Iraqi Prime Minister destroy with that signature the biggest harbor in FAO. He destroy everything. I don't know they work for whom. They never think about Iraq. The Iraqi people, they serving from hungry. Yes, the poorness everywhere, the sickness everywhere, and no job, and they destroy everyone, stop against them like the activists. The problem, and all what I want to say, there is no news, honest news, real news coming from Iraq. Everything is fake. We are the only hope for them to tell the truth, because there is no truth coming from Iraq. Have a good day.